These people are losing their marbles. Their cheese was already not really on the cracker, but your life is changing tremendously. It's like you're the golden ticket this year. You could win the lottery. Like, anything you touch is going to be lucky. You are really going to be laying on the charm this year. You are really going to be laying on like the privilege, the like what you want. You're going to make it happen. And you're always going to find the right words to say to like get it to happen. I don't know how to explain that. It's like you have the confidence to say like, no, actually, let's do it this way. Where maybe before you would not normally even ask, you know? So this year, you are rigging everything so it's in your favor. And I don't know, I'm excited for you to have an instant family. You're so tired of the backstage drama with people that don't really care about you. So I see you doing a lot of cord cutting, a lot of dismissing with the corrupt people around you. I see you walking away from a corrupt job or telling a corrupt boss to fly a kite off of a cliff. Your desire to help certain people is increasing, whether you're a light worker and you want to help the collective. Like, your desire to put yourself in a very powerful position so you can do that is increasing, because it's like you're a messenger, you're a spirit guide that is going to be like helping the world. Yeah. You do have some people unhinged. What else is new? Somebody was trying to play mind games with you or thought that they could get one over on you. Yep, it just flipped out again. I was like, maybe that's not for us. It is. Somebody thought that they could play with you, and now they're completely unhinged. You have people discombobulated because you're showing them that they're unimportant to your plan, unimportant to your life. They're of no importance to you. And they don't like that because you have this fiery energy, especially right now. And people feel like, well, everybody else bows down to me. Everybody else is scared of me. Everybody else does what I want them to do. So you should do what I want you to do. And you're like, I literally wrote down for your channel message. I literally wrote that down. And I don't know if that's coming from the people that are snapping, that are unhinged, but you are showing people that might just have privilege where you have favor. You have spiritual privilege. You have spiritual rank. This is your year. And I want you to laugh. I want you to flex. I want you to shine. I want you to be yourself. Seriously, because all these other people that think they're important, they have this superiority complex. You're going to see a lot of people deflecting and projecting what they wish they had or what they don't want you to have. You're going to have a lot of people pocket watching you. I see you moving so silently, it's going to make people uncomfortable. And you're no longer going to tell people your plans. You're just going to come through. You're just going to pull up, and people are going to have their jaws on the floor. This is your year to go viral. This is your year to start your business. This is your year to propose, to get married, to have babies. This is your year to do it all. This is your year to take vacations, plan trips, travel, buy those things you wouldn't normally buy those things that you've been trying to manifest. This is your year. It is year of the horse, and it starts today. There is a powerful energy shift taking place, and there is a storm of ruin. You are going through major upheavals in your life, and you are knocking over all the Legos, all the towers, all the trees, and saying, there needs to be a path cleared for me because I am the chosen one. Get the frick up out of my way. But seriously, because you've been dealing with some really nasty people. Okay, these people, they're very threatened by you. Okay, so it's important that you know what to do, that you know where to put these people, because they don't like you growing. They don't like you growing and showing out, and they have to team up against you. You guys know the drill. You deal with this a lot as a chosen one. There's a conflict on the horizon because there are people stirring up drama, and you are not the one. People are praying and hoping that you're still going through some type of unseen burden. They really want you to be on this old timeline. And God is giving you the opportunity to show people, I am not on that timeline. I don't know if you bumped your head. I don't know what you thought this was, but they just really want you to go unnoticed. They feel the weight of the world, and they want you to feel the weight of the world as well. You guys are dealing with people that have an inflated view of importance, and they are very disconnected from reality. You guys don't ask people for help. You guys get things up out of the mud on your own most of the time, because the chosen one doesn't have many friends. So it's not like you got a whole team or entourage of people doing things. And this is why people see you as a direct threat. This is why people get real petty with you. They want to paint themselves or play themselves as the victim. You guys have people exaggerating and fabricating situations to make other people feel sorry for them. And Spirit is saying you are going through this major breakthrough for a reason. It's like your battery is getting lithium. Your battery is being supercharged. Your manifestations are like they're stirring up in the sky, just waiting to fall at your doorstep, waiting to fall on your lap. So let's see what's going on. If you are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. Duh. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I am your cosmic cheerleader. I am your spiritual advisor. So grab whatever you be snacking on, sipping on, or not, because I'm going in. God wants you to know, you will know who your people are. Anywhere where you instantly connect and you feel like you have an instant family, you feel supercharged, you feel excited, maybe even a little bit nervous, but like nervous in a good way, because it's hard sometimes to connect when you don't really be out here trusting people. But then you have the other side. Okay, as you're going through this year of the fire horse and everything is being supercharged for your highest good, you're really going to start connecting with people and feeling like you have an instant family, which is something that you were not expecting in the slightest. And I mean, this year you are going to be stacking it all, anything you've ever dreamed of, hand over fist. If you are picking up what I am putting down, affirm it below. I'm going to be stacking it all, hand over fist. You are not going to be talking about it. You are not going to be praying about it. You are going to be signing, picking up, pulling out money. You're like, it's happening. I am so excited for you. So there's a storm a-brewing. There might be a messy breakup that you were going through that you were trying to get over. And I see that there's going to be a couple of breakups, because you are going to be making very influential and powerful connections. You are going to be flexing like, ugh. People are like, what are they doing? I'm a little scared, as they should be. You're going to be showing people in this season they're unimportant. They don't like it. Especially the people with inflated, whatever they be inflating. You are going to have some breakups in business, in friendships, and in family. You know, whoever you are, like who those people are. You know who you're walking away from. You know that if you just do a clean break, it doesn't matter how clean you do it, they're still going to be talking their mess behind the scenes. But you're not here for the lip service. You're not here for lies dressed as gold. You're not here for the lack of genuine support. Real recognizes real. And God is bringing you the real ones. You see through fake people, and all of your goals that seemed far and away, far off in the distance, they're here. They're coming in this year. Some people think that they want to label you something. They can't have that because they're this. They grew up poor, so they can't do this. Oh my gosh, they have this, so they can't have that. Do you know what I mean? They feel like you need to drive a certain car, have a certain home, have a certain this, and they have no idea what you have. Stacked hand over fist. And you would like to keep it that way. You would like to keep it that way. You have so many plans that nobody knows nothing about. Like, it could come up in conversation. And you would have the platform. You would have the microphone to say, oh, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I got this plan, this plan, this plan, this plan, this plan. But you ain't going to say none of that. You ain't going to say none of that. You're going to show them. I'm hearing, give them something to talk about. How do you like me now? You are going to be meeting people who can help you grow. People that will lend you a hand, that aren't going to make you feel bad. But yeah, there are people from your past that you are dismissing. There are people in your present that you are dismissing because they did not understand the assignment. Some people are mad that you've been giving them silent treatment, but you just have a lot of jealous colleagues. In this season, you will see how much you inspire people, and how much that inspiration turns into hate, and how much that turns into copying you. You get a lot of people that copy you. And the problem with that is people think it would be easy to be you. I don't know what your astrological sign is. I get it that you're very like outspoken, you're outgoing, but you're real silent around the wrong people. But I feel like you're really going to embrace being secretive. And it's just giving this Scorpio energy where you are exciting, you are magnetic, you are emotional, you are intuitive, and it is accurately terrifying people as it should. You could also be a Gemini. I'm getting that you have a silver tongue. You could break bones with your words. People shouldn't want to cross you because most of them did not graduate Petty University. Okay? And your ancestors will get petty. You won't have to lift a finger. Your spirit guides are also on standby because maybe some people want to make you feel small. They want to make you feel important. Baby, they could never. You would shine through a paper bag, okay? They could never. You are an earth angel walking. You are the love spell walking. You are the plot twist. You are the plot twist walking. This year is going to be your year to have a financial and golden opportunity. You are getting a major step up in your career, and you might find that hard to be true as the tables are turning because maybe you've been a little bit sassy. Maybe you've been a little bit crazy, a little bit spicy in the mouth. But it's like your angels or God is preparing you for a personal life advancement or growth. You will be getting recognition this year for a lot of work that you've been putting in that nobody recognized. So maybe the last 2 to 4 years, you've been grinding it out behind the scenes, burning the midnight oil, trying to slowly build. And this is the year where you're going to feel like you either have more of an empire, you feel like you have more room to stretch your legs, or you feel more financially free or comfortable to do as you please or able to invest. This is the perfect chance for growth, and it is a rare and highly, whatever this is, it's rare. Whatever this is, it's rare and highly valuable. And it's going to be a great benefit to your life because you will be in a position of power. You will have choices. You will have leverage, the upper hand. You will have the opportunity to be selective. And I feel like you started doing that maybe the last month or so as you've been cleaning house, as you've been tying up loose ends and walking away from people that just don't have your best interests, that don't support you, that are just a waste of energy. Whatever these energy con artists are doing, it's showing you I can't rely on these people, and the people that I can rely on, they will feel like instant family. I won't have to feel like a burden. I won't have to over communicate because it'll just be telepathy on 10. If you guys watched yesterday's message, it's this telepathy that you have with people that you're connected with. It's a lot, but it's going to work to your benefit. It's going to work in your favor. You're going to be mic dropping a lot of people because I think there's people that think that you need them or that you'll keep them around because they're blood or they're family or they're an employee or a coworker or a peer. Whoever these people are, you're going to show them actually, I don't need you at all. And I've had a whole plan. So goodbye. You're not probably going to tell them about the plan, but you have a rare and highly valuable opportunity. And it's God's putting you in a position of power. Here, you have your pick of the litter. You can pick who you bring in to this opportunity, if anyone at all. I don't know. Something's changing with your job. Let's say your job is highly saturated and nobody ever moves up really. You're going to have that opportunity. Let's say your higher ups never favor anyone. They're going to be favoring you. Your new timeline has arrived, and you are going to be giving people something to talk about. You have a lot of plans that no one knows anything about. I love that for you. Your lips are so sealed because you just don't want anything to go wrong either. You don't want anybody knowing what you're up to, but you are really on damage control. Like this breakthrough, you're fixing all of the things that bother you. You are cutting off all the people that thought they could, wish they could, or thought they could reconcile or come back in your life. Your communication is going to become very sharp. And you're going to be giving a lot of people the silent treatment. Oh my gosh, we got the Ace of Wands. You're going to be feeling the spark of creativity. You're going to be releasing your guilt, releasing self-limiting beliefs, releasing things that you were taught to do or raised to do. You're like, yeah, that ain't me. You can't fit me in a box. I'm not going to live my life that way. It's just not happening. You are really separating yourself from how you were raised. You are really separating yourself from other people's expectations of you. They're like, oh no, I'm going to need you to be this and I'm going to need you to be that. And you're like, yeah, why don't you worry about your laundry on your side of the street? Why don't you worry about what you got going on, and I'll worry about what I got going on. So I do see a lot of people like oohing and ahhing over what's yours because of this transformation. It's just, you're glowing. You're a phenomenon. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you're a phenomenon. And you have this desire to be free, to not be bound by a label, bound by a job, bound by a relationship or people's expectations. It's kind of like this fire horse, like there's a match that's been lit and you're just off. You're off to the races. You're hitting the ground running. Nobody knows what you're doing, what you're up to. And you're kind of also seeing like, these people don't really care for me. They're not my family. I'm not connected to them. And people that really want to have power over you or make it look like I'm in control, I have all this power. Like, people are really going to want to flex on you this year. Let that show you how you're, like, what's really going on in your life. Let that show you, I got it going on. Why are they acting like that? Why are they acting like so crazy? So Spirit is saying like you have this secret sauce. And this secret sauce or this secret recipe, you're not really going to be sharing with anybody. You're seeing the people that you can't trust for who they are. And you're learning like, okay, I can't trust this person. I can't do things with this person. And that's fine. And I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. I'm going to keep it pushing. You're used to jealousy. You're used to envy. But you're really going to be leaving people perplexed this year. There's a big shift. You've had a lot of weight on your shoulders. You've been carrying a lot of burdens. You've been internalizing a lot of things. You've been angry. You've been sad. You've been emotional. And now it's time for you to worry about your physical and emotional well-being, your life improving, your fitness, your quality of life. And anybody that wants to destroy your quality of life or judge what you do in your life, it's really, none of their business. So this spark of creativity is going to come with new innovative possibilities, ideas that you had before that maybe you didn't really use or you were maybe scared to present. You're just going to do things that maybe you were scared to say before. You're going to say those things. You really don't care about the outcome. It's giving, I don't have anything to lose. I don't really like you that much. I'm just going to do what I want to do because who are you really? You're also going to be looking at people that need you more than you need them, but you have a lot of wish fulfillment coming in, things that are going to emotionally charge you. So something that you're posting currently is causing others to copy you. This could be other influencers, other messengers, other people in your family, people that you know. So you might be not posting certain things on social media. I just see you wanting to be like really, really private, not wanting anybody to know anything. God is giving you this key this year where you're going to feel so beautiful. Your self-esteem is going to be on 10. It's going to be on 20. So yesterday it was your telepathy. Your telepathy and your psychic abilities are going to be on 10. They were going to be on 20. But this year, or for this message, it's going to be your beauty. Because you've learned through the years and through the seasons what doesn't make you feel beautiful. Having to be nice to shitty people probably don't make you feel that great. Being a doormat, being a people pleaser in any way, or being too nice, those things don't make you feel good. On top of that, you're seeing what makes you feel good health-wise. I just feel like you're going to be more aroused. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to be feeling more spicy, more pep in your step. You're getting your mojo back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, drop that below. You are just going to be in love with love. If you are not normally affectionate, you are going to be really affectionate. If you are not normally so forward, I see you being really forward when you need to be. Not just because you're trying to like push people around, but if you see people acting a certain way or belittling others, you're going to turn into the emperor. And then also people are going to be seeing you in the public eye as the emperor. We have Pretty Woman. Remember how she was treated in that store? And they wouldn't wait on her. They asked her to leave because of how she was dressed on Rodeo Drive. And, you know, she got her glow up, her level up on. And she went right back in that store and said, I was in here yesterday and you guys wouldn't wait on me. They were like, who are you? Big mistake, huge. I have to go shopping now. Like, called them out for being on commission and said, toodaloo, mother effers. Like, you are showing people that, yeah, I might have used to been an orphan. I maybe was down on my luck the last time or 5 you saw me. But that ain't the same story now. We ain't singing the same song. I'm not singing the same tune. Riddle me what? Riddle me what? And that's why these people are really mad. They're like, you see who your instant family is. You see who you're really connected to, who's your soul tribe, who your collective is, who your community is. And they don't like that you're just not gonna sing the same old song. They're like, remember when they were down on their luck? They're like, yeah. Remember when their whole life was falling apart? These people want to remember you hanging on by a thread. They want to remember your worst days. They don't realize those worst days made you an animal. Those worst days made you the big bad wolf of the forest. Those bad days made you a freaking sniper. It made you a star. You guys got people twitching. I got an eye twitch coming in. Like, so you get their cortisol like spiked. But Spirit is saying, don't turn up on these haters. I'm hearing that song like we can go pound for pound. We can go word for word. I don't know the words. But that song is trying to pop up in my head right now. People want to go pound for pound. They want to go word for word. They want to go bar for bar. They want to go tit for tat with you. But you are not the same old. You are going to be moving towards better digestion and better sleep. You're going to be sleeping like a baby. If you've been stressed out, if you've just been over life, if you feel like you're always rushing and it's just never enough and you can never get everything done, you are really saying, hold up. It's like you were standing in the middle of the room freezing time. Everybody is going to wait for me. People are like, what? But they're frozen. Okay, you're going to be leaving people frozen. Like, you're going to make people wait. Where maybe before you would feel bad. Okay? Anybody that was trying to steal money from you, this is going to be the year where they lose it. Anybody that cheated on you, this is going to be the year where karma comes back around. Even though, dirt bike, confirmation, even though at one point you wanted some of these people's love or validation or just acknowledgement, you don't need it. You're like, I don't need their validation. You were showing everybody, I don't need your validation. I don't need you to feel comfortable with what I'm doing. I really don't care. I really don't care. How about that? So, yeah, people are acting real, they're acting real funny because you're the talk of the town. They know that you're a topic of conversation and they really don't like that. I'm going to say that again. People know that you're the talk of the town because you're on the tip of everybody's tongue when people are conversing and you're not in the room. People are always talking about you when you leave the room. Your absence is always felt. So people talk about you before you enter the room and after you leave the room. But the people that you're dismissing, your absence will be felt. I'm telling you, you're going to be dripping. People are like, where'd they get those diamonds from? Where'd they get all those nice threads? Where'd they get all that stuff from? Where'd they get that new car from? I don't understand. They don't need to. They don't need to. Spirit is saying you will be the talk of the town. You will be dripping in ice, dripping in gold, dripping in riches, dripping in self-esteem, dripping in happiness. Okay, so I want you to affirm this below. I am dripping in happiness. I am dripping in opportunities. Or you can say milk and honey, ice, diamonds, whatever you want to say. But you are going to be covered in it. So covered that you are dripping this year. And I love that for you guys. I love this. What else is going on? You feel people that you feel spiritually connected to. How do I explain this? You're going to be meeting some soulmates or some soul tribe this year. That's probably the instant family. And those people, you're going to feel like you knew them in another lifetime or that you've dreamed of them. You're just going to feel like connected to them somehow. Like, I feel like I've known them my whole life. I feel really comfortable around them. And the people that you feel comfortable around, those are the people that you're going to visit. Those are the people that you're going to go into business with. Those are the people that you're going to rely on. Because before, you were not able to build with damn near anyone. It was so hard. But now you know how to properly vet people. Now you know how to properly tell people where to go and how to get there. Because you got exhausted. You got angry. You got upset with people that you wanted to work with. You needed their support. And what did they do? They backstabbed you. They betrayed you. They were sneaking around. They were lying. They were spreading malicious lies. And now the filter has been revealed. I have to turn off this timer. Hold on. Okay. I'm just going to keep going. Anyways, the filter is, you know when like somebody's using a filter in a video and the filter starts shifting off of the face? People are shifting. They're getting shifty. They're not only unhinged and discombobulated, but the filter is glitching, okay? You have people glitching, and that's how you'll know who to not be around, because they were sneaking around casually like, oh, it's fine that I'm talking crap about collective. It's fine that I'm talking crap about this earth angel. Says who? But says who? So it's going to be found out. It's coming to light. These people really thought that they were a baddie. They don't want to admit that they admire you. And there's a big offer coming in. So all that work that you put in, that 2 to 4 years of really hard work, for some of you guys even longer, that is finally going to pay off. You are rare in the fact that whatever is a heavily saturated work arena, you pull it up out of the mud. You do things that most people can't do, and you do it consistently. And that's what people really don't like about you, or they don't even know. Actually, people don't know that, but they're starting to pick up on the fact that you're doing something consistent or you're doing something right because you're looking better and better and better and better. They're like, they're up to something, though. Like, what are they up to? Because they really underestimated you. Okay, God is saying they really underestimated them because it's hard to do something that you're doing consistently. So, like, let's say you're in real estate. You're constantly selling houses, and you have a method to your madness, and people don't understand that. This method that you have, they're like, they're doing something, they're up to something. I don't understand how they're consistent. So you might not be skyrocketing, you might not be spiking. Like, let's say this was a graph. You're not spiking, but you're steady. Okay? So maybe you steady sell 2 houses a month or 1 house a month. Do you know what I mean? You do things in a heavily saturated arena that people just don't do. And so people are like, wait. I'm picking up on that. They've underestimated you. Yes, they have. People are suspicious of what do they really got going on. And good for you for trying to keep a lot of this a secret, keeping a lot of it hush hush under the table, because there's an even bigger opportunity and people are really going to start asking you, well, how did you do that? Well, what have you been doing? What have you been up to? I can't. Okay. I'm hearing OF. Like, you could be making OF type of money. So people are going to think that you're on OF or that you made a deal with the devil. I'm telling you, they're going to be like, no, there's no way that they're just making that much money from doing that job or doing this on the side. There's no way that they're making that. There's no way that they can drive that doing this. Like, you guys got people out here having a whole identity crisis because they feel that small next to you. You are going to be supercharged this year. You better buckle up. You might want to put on a helmet. Well, you don't need a helmet. It's not going to be a bumpy ride like it was the last couple of years. But you guys got people really feeling unsure of who they are, questioning every move they've made, everything they've ever said to you, everything they've ever repeated to somebody else. And they know that you know. They know that you know. So their eye is twitching. They're glitching. They're having an identity crisis. And you're just going to be radiating, just physically shining, walking away from the bridges that you've burned. As this year of the fire horse starts, you're really going to be showing people, nah, I'm burning it to the ground. To the ground. And I'm just going to walk away. You might not give anybody a memo, a warning that you're burning it down to the ground. You're just not. I also see you discovering more about who you are, more about who your ancestors are, discovering more about your roots or culture. That's going to be important for someone, because that can also help with, health issues or different things that you're going through. We have veiled threat. People feel like your threats are disguised as something else. And you're not trying to be a threat, but people just see you as one. People are like, are they being sarcastic? Did they just suggest harm without suggesting harm? What is the price that they paid for the fame? They paid for the attention. They paid for that commercial that they were in. Like, I see people seeing you on a screen, people seeing you on a TV. Yeah. This is crazy. Okay, let's see. Anything else? The Six of Wands. You are going to have such a big victory, and it's going to happen while you're sleeping. While you are sleeping, your angels have been busy at work, rewarding you for all of the hard work that you've been putting in and for not giving up. For healing from being in the hangman position, for healing from being in hermit mode, from healing from dealing with all of the bullies and the naysayers and the people that thought you were naive or that you would never amount to anything. Like, they're all going to have to see. They're all going to have to see. This is your year to show people, I am a boss. I am a boss. Yeah. I don't know if you got all kinds of Decepticons mad, but you could have parents that underestimated you. So you're done doubting yourself. You have people from your childhood that underestimated you, and you just don't care. You're going to be nailing it this year. Holy Spirit, is there anything else that the collective needs to know? I wanted to make this short. So we have instant changes, rapid healing, and stopping stress from aging you. You won't be looking your age. You won't be looking like the things that you've been through. You're not going to let stress take over your life anymore. And again, you're going to be resting more and just chilling. A lot of things will be happening while you're sleeping. Magic is going to unfold when you're relaxing. Magic is going to unfold when you're having a good time, when you're doing things that are fun. That is when your magic or your manifestations will be heightened. So that's when you'll see that, wow, I really do have powerful abilities. So you will have heightened awareness. You will be more receptive to information. You will be more receptive to rest. and you will find your soul tribe. Oh my gosh, it came all back full circle. Your instant family. So it's like you have a fairy godmother stepping in and saying, look. This is what's going on for you. You will naturally uncover things that are hidden, and you have a gift that will help the world. So affirm it below. I have a gift that will help the world. This is the year of the fire horse, and it is mine. Okay, this victory is yours. So you guys have been under review, and you have passed the test. Those that have been speaking dirt on your name, they're just going to have to watch. You've got a lot of money coming in, like six figures and then some. Continue to shine. Your advice. You are meant to shine. Siren, seduction. I told you guys you're going to be charming. You're going to be scorpionic. You're going to be real good with your words. I just love it. And then last but not least, we have God hid you in plain sight. I love it. Okay, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what, hit the bell, duh. And yeah, all important links are in the description box, Patreon, all the things. Drop your favorite affirmation, and I look forward to speaking to you guys. Bye.